Hey, climber, are you alright? Are you okay? You call 911, call dispatch, then bring back the AED and the first aid kit. These are words used by line workers across the country every year. We hope never to have to use these words because hearing them means someone in our profession has been injured while climbing a pole. My name is Brian Sharp and I was a lineman for 25 years. Today I'm the Safety Director and Certified Safety Consultant at the local electric department. Every year, line workers must prove that they can successfully retrieve an unconscious victim from an elevated position within 4 minutes. These are the steps to take to climb a pole and save a friend's life. Before you start, you must prepare for your climb. The first step is to call out to the victim. This is an important step to confirm the victim's state of consciousness, to alert other workers of the problem, and to announce who is going to be in charge of the response. The next step in preparation is to organize a response. You should direct someone to activate EMS, someone to bring back a first aid kit and automated external defibrillator, and also someone to alert dispatch and any personnel that may be responding. The final step in preparation is to strap on your climbing tools. This step should be done quickly and properly. You should apply your tools correctly, carry all tools that may be needed, and most importantly, carry all personal protective equipment. Protective equipment will include your hard hat, your safety glasses, and your rubber gloves and sleeves. When all of this is done, you are ready to climb the pole. When climbing a pole to retrieve a victim, there are certain precautions you should take. The first precaution is to climb on the opposite side of the pole from the victim. At any point, you must remember that the victim may fall while you're on the pole. You don't want to be under the victim if the victim does fall. Another thing to consider is the victim may decide to fight as you get closer to him. And climbing on the opposite side of the pole will also let you see any further hazards clearly on the pole. The next precaution is to approach the victim slowly. There are electrical hazards on most of the poles that we climb. A sudden fall may mean that the victim becomes energized. Approaching the victim slowly will also ensure that you don't startle the victim as you get closer, and it makes it less likely that you will make a misstep while climbing. You don't want to fall and become another victim. Now that you have climbed the pole and you are in position, it's time to get the victim down. The first step is to set up the hand line. This is a picture of me doing my pole top rescue certification a couple of years ago. As you can see, I'm in the process of lowering the mannequin down from the pole. Notice that the rope that I'm holding and the rope that is tied around the victim. The side of the rope that I'm holding is called the fall line. The side of the rope tied around the victim is called the load line. To set up the hand line properly, first separate the hand line loop and drop the pulley system to the ground. Then wrap the rope 2 times around the cross arm and you're ready to rig the victim. To rig the victim for lowering, first pull plenty of slack in the load line, enough to go around the victim. You will then pass the line underneath both the victim's arms and around the victim's chest. And you will tie 3 half-hitch knots in the rope at the victim's chest. You're now ready to lower the victim. pull all the slack out of the fall line and hold it with one hand. With your other hand, cut the victim's safety from the pole using a knife. At this point, you can release the fall line slowly until the victim is on the ground. Time is important during pole top rescue. According to BrainInjury.com, quote, "A lack of oxygen from 3 to 9 minutes can result in irreversible brain damage," unquote. For this reason, we set a 4-minute time limit on pole top certification. This 4 minutes accounts for any stored oxygen the victim may have while acknowledging the need for early resuscitation. At this point, if there are more than 2 workers on the job site, when the victim is on the ground, others can start CPR and first aid. If there are only 2 victims on the job site, once the victim is on the ground, you must hurry down the pole and perform CPR and first aid yourself. If this is the case, you should have called 911 before an attempt at rescue is made. Pole top rescue is a grave reality that line workers must be prepared to attempt. We hope to never have to use this knowledge, but the reality is we may be expected to make an attempt at any time. The most important part is to do it quickly, safely, and efficiently. 4 minutes is a short time to retrieve a victim from a 40-foot pole. However, using these steps after hours of practice will give the line worker the confidence to make the rescue in plenty of time. Thank you.